y'all, Bridget Bartlett here. So today I am going to share with you how you can share your high level calendar anywhere on the internet. So whether you need to embed it into another web page, a web page within high level, or you simply want to share the link, I'm going to show you several options that you can use to not just share the link, but also make it more branded. Okay. That is really the best strategy when you're sharing your link, because especially if you have high ticket coaching services that you provide, you want to make sure that your booking page looks like someone who would need that dollar amount to book your appointment, right? You certainly don't want to seem unprofessional in your booking page. Okay, so you'll see here, these are the calendars we've talked about all week calendars. So if you missed any of that previous training, definitely go back and check that out. So you can see here the very first and easiest way, once your calendars are created, to share is by simply clicking the link there. And you can click here to share. You'll see you have the scheduling link and you'll have the permanent link. So there is a difference here. So it says the scheduling link is determined by the slug. Adjust the slug, and the scheduling link automatically adapts to the modification. For the permanent link, ideal for funnels, websites, redirect, and ads. I always use the permanent link. I mean, everyone can choose for themselves how they want to do it, but I like to choose the permanent link for everything. Now, you can also create like a one-time link if you want to send it, and then it will automatically disable once that appointment has been booked. And if you want to embed it into another website, you can just simply click there and paste it into the code widget of your website. So if you're using WordPress or any other website, you can do that in high level, same thing. Okay. So those are the ways that you want to share it. I'm actually going to grab this link here, the permanent link. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it into my clipboard here so we can use that at a later time. I don't have to come back and get it. Okay. So now that I've shown you that, obviously we want to brand this. And this is actually a new thing. I don't know if you guys realize with high level that you can actually brand the link here. Now, this is at the sub account level. If you're an agency, we can brand all of the links inside of our agency. For example, mine is link.myvisionagency.com. And all of the sub accounts until recently, all of their calendar links and payment links and all of that, they would be linked to my agency domain. However, High Level has created the ability for sub accounts to white label their domain. So you can see here that I just simply typed in the domain that I wanted to use for my links. And you'll see here, it gives you the record to add. Okay, so this is really, really simple. It sounds confusing because you're adding records, but if you go here, you're literally just going to type in link and then whatever your domain is. You're going to see here, like in Cloudflare, that all you want to do is add a CNAME record. You're going to name it whatever you want to, and you're going to add that there. So if I was to add this again, I would just go CNAME. I would type in link. Oops. Because that's what I want to call it. And then now I need the target. So I just want to go back here and I'm going to add this target that it gives me. If you hover over it, you can go up here and then copy. So you're just going to copy this record here and go back to Cloudflare and you're going to paste that in. Make sure that if you added a space like I did, that you delete that. You're going to turn this off and click save. Okay, that's all you need to do. Once you've done that, you're going to click continue. And then now all of the links are branded. So you'll see if we look at the calendar link here, let me add another window so that I can share this with you. Let me grab my little notepad here. So if I share this here and I show you what this link looks like, instead of saying link my vision agency, it says link.mybizlink .us. Now it does have, while if that was your business domain, that would be branded to you already, right? But it does have this ugly like widget slash booking slash, and then all these numbers here at the end. And I don't really want that. It doesn't look very professional, especially when you're sharing on social media and you can't control the share image and the SEO info. And it just is not very professional. Okay. So what I want to do is I don't want to get rid of that because I want to use it still later. So that is another way. Okay. Now, another way that you could do that is by going to your domains here. And you'll see that we can add a new domain, and we're going to add it the same exact way that I told you before. We're just going to click add. And maybe I wanted to add like a book subdomain. Okay. So I'm going to use this domain still. I copy this, go back here. So I'm just going to, what I want to happen is I want book.mybizlink.us to redirect to my booking link. Okay. So it's just going to be the raw link. It's just going to be whenever I share this on social media, it will redirect. Okay. So if I click continue here, it's going to ask me to add those records to Cloudflare. So I'll go ahead and do that. It could not be simpler, this process here. So we're just saying, yes, we want to add those records. And now that record has been added to our system. Okay. But that has not redirected yet. All we've done is point that domain to HighLevel so that we can use it for something else. We could connect it to a website, sales funnel. We could redirect it like we're getting ready to do here. It does take just a few seconds for that to happen. And then we can select what we want to do with it. I'm going to go ahead and refresh here just because, see if I can speed it up. Do see that Manolo is joining us, and Ray and Frankie. Thank you so, so much for joining us. Come on. Okay, let's go down here. All right, so we've added the domain here. Let's see. We have our book.us. Now, if I click here and I go to edit, you'll see I can connect this to a website that I have. But remember, I don't have a website. I just have that link. Okay. So, what you want to do if you want to redirect it, you want to go to URL redirects, and you're going to click here and you're going to choose that domain that we just created and pointed to HighLevel. But you'll see here that we need a path for it. Okay. So, if we wanted it to go to book.mybizlink.us, then we would need a path. So we could do like book again, like a page within a website, but that wouldn't really, that would be weird because we'd have to type in or we'd have to say, yeah, if you want to book with me, go to book.mybizlink.us/book. And we don't really want that, right? So we need to have something here so that we can just automatically redirect that root domain or the domain, the whole domain here. So what we want to do is go down to the all option, and you'll see that when we select all, that it adds this little asterisk here. Okay. So now everything that we want it to add, it's going to redirect there. Okay. So you'll see here that we can redirect a domain, the book.us, mybizlink.us. We can send that to another target domain. However, it only wants us to send to a domain that we already have within our system. Okay. So if we wanted to use this, what we'd have to do is create a page within the website. Okay. So if you wanted to use a path like a / something, and I could actually show you how to do that here. If you wanted to use, like, let's say maybe book dot, well, like I just told you, right? Go to book.us. Let's go here. Let's say that we wanted to use this and we wanted it to be home. Then you have the ability to use that URL function, and then you can paste your booking link, which let me grab that again. You can paste your booking link like this. Okay. So then it would be like book.mybizlink.us / home, and then it would redirect to that. Okay. So obviously, looking at the options there, really the best way is just to create a website and then embed the calendar into the website. So I'm going to go into one of the websites here, and we have our system website. Now, I don't have a booking page in here, but let's just duplicate one of these pages and we'll just turn it into a booking page. So I'm just going to say clone this page in this website. And we're just going to grab that calendar. So of course I could change this. We'd want to go to settings and we want this to say booking, and we could change this to booking. And then what's going to happen when we're adding a page inside of our website, whatever domain we have connected to this website, it's going to be / booking. So if this was mybusiness.com, the URL for our booking calendar would be mybusiness.com / booking. Okay. We could also put that in the global header, and then people would be able to access our calendar in that way. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open this up. And you'll see it's really super simple to embed this into a web page. So if you're using HighLevel, obviously it's the most simple. So let's go ahead and get that loaded up here. Okay. So let's just return this or return. Let's just delete that. And let's say book here. And we could delete this and let's just add our booking calendar. So we're going to go click the plus sign and we're going to go over here to the left-hand side and you'll see that we have calendar. So I'm just going to drag that in. And now it's going to ask us which calendar do we want to add to this page. We can also use the group page. And remember, we talked about that before, how you can group several different calendars or services into one link. So it's more like a menu, or we could just use an individual calendar. In this case, I'm just going to choose the individual calendar there. And then we also want to choose the option, what do we want to happen after this has been submitted? Typically, we'll send them to a thank you page, or you could just choose whatever action you put in the calendar. I typically like to choose the action in the calendar because I know that in that specific calendar, it's going to go where I want it to go. So that's what I do, but it's nice that you have the options, right? So you could do that. And if you want to see what this looks like, and of course, remember, you can brand all of this yourself. So it all matches your brand. So you can see how nice the calendar looks. And if we go, we select the days and times and all of that. That's what it looks like there. Okay. So let me see here. Let me check my list. Okay. There's another way that you can share your calendar. Okay. So I'm going to go back here now. And I want to show you the chat widget. So if you look at my website here, this is my booking link, and you can see, or not just my booking link, this is my bio link. This is what I share on all of my social media. It's what I recommend people do. You have your business address, which mine is myvisionagency.com. And then you have your bio link, which is your name. And so mine is bridgetbartlett.com. So if you go to bridgetbartlett.com, you see everything that I do in my business, and you also see the book with me. Okay. So when you click here, it goes right onto my booking page where I have open office hours, my, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have the interview I did with the HighLevel affiliate podcast. And then I also have things about me down here and then my calendar, of course. Okay. You definitely want to have reviews. You can see that I have over 58 5-star reviews there. So this is really how we want to build out our booking page. And you can see this is a lot better than just simply sharing that raw link. Okay. Because really that's the last point in the sales process that if it is a sales process, that's the last point before they actually take action and book that appointment. Now, I wanted to show you here, if you're using Chat HQ, and if you're not, you definitely should. You can see that it really vamps up the chat widget that's available in HighLevel. If you want to create an account, you can go to bridgetbartlett.com or myvisionagency.com. And if you go to add-ons, you'll see Chat HQ. This is such a great solution. You can resell this to your clients or whatever you want to do, but it actually upgrades your HighLevel chat widget. So instead of just having the typical like one window where they enter in their name and email, and then you send a text message or an email to them back, you can actually use this chat widget. It will still utilize all of the options, and you can even put your booking calendar here. So it embeds just organically there instead of having, sending them off to another page or something like that, right? So when you have this in your chat widget, you're promoting the fact that you do consultations, or people can book with you by having just this simple button here. And then of course it's using the HighLevel calendar. So you can see also, just like with Contact Us, this is kind of what the typical HighLevel chat widget looks like. So we still have the ability, if you wanted to use this chat widget, to do all the same functionality. The difference is we're just using basically the foundation of HighLevel, but we're building it up and adding all of these additional features like join your group and all of those things. Okay. So lots of really, really cool ways to not only share your booking calendar, but also to, make it more converting and make it easier to access. Okay. Thank you all so, so much for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us for today's training. If you have any questions, you can join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. It's free and open to everyone.